This man
All
got a new
right.
home.
Yep. New crib.
Yeah, no more RVs, so I cannot go on the roof.
Yeah.
But those times were fun while they lasted.
Funny enough, that RV is still over there until the end of the month, of course. So yeah.
Anyway,
Mm.
and of course, B's gonna come in late. We don't know about Pit Cruise, so we're gonna. So it's just Dreaded Shadow and myself, Jason, aka Crazy Fox Sony 51, and welcome to episode 19 of the All Things Nerdy podcast. We're almost 20 episodes in. That's crazy, dude.
Crazy.
Yep. And coming to. And I honestly find it weird that we don't have any confirmation about the final two IPs that's coming to HHN this year, but we can get into more details about that later. Nevertheless,
Yeah.
Sagat is coming back to Street Fighter 6, and let me tell you, they cooked uh, with his move set. Like they did. They really did. And he has a badass design too.
Mm. Yep.
Like I'm trying to find a part from the trailer on what would give like a good
He's
detail
in
on the.
showcase.
Yeah. Look at this design. It is badass.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they cooked with his design. And even his classic looks good too.
Yeah.
Like, look at how intimidating he looks in his classic design.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's his
Yeah, he's
classic design.
powerful.
Yeah, homie was aura farming with his Muay Thai martial arts abilities.
Bro was just yeah.
Yeah, yeah, like we have somebody aura farming in Street Fighter 6 before GTA
Yeah,
6.
yeah. He's straight up showing business.
Yep. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited to see him come back. And I brought up this prediction, I want to say last episode, but Sagat would. I think Sagat would be the character that we could see for Tekken 8 if Street Fighter was to be given a round 2 for guest character ideas.
Yeah.
And Ken and Chun Li is going to be in Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, but we only have Ken for right now. But they cooked with him.
Yep, looks dope.
Yeah, it. And it's in both of the Street Fighter characters, it's their Street Fighter 6 design, but in the Fatal Fury SNK art style, which I'm not gonna lie, it does look good in the SNK art style. And one thing that's new for Ken is that he has facial hair in Fatal Fury, which adds up to the idea of him looking like he's a homeless guy, which somehow works because it makes him look like a badass. Because in Street
Yeah,
Fighter
I
6,
guess
he
it's
was
like
falsely accused of a crime that he didn't commit. And he's been laying low for quite some time because of it.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice that he got some character development. Not nice that, he has to lay low.
Yeah. He got character development, that he did. And we made this promise in episode 16, but Pokimane was under a lot of controversy from the past few days.
Oh, Pokemon?
Yeah.
Ah, I actually haven't been in touch with that kind of controversy. What's up with her?
Yeah, so the first time she was under controversy, it was for being greedy with the cookies that she used to sell, which and everybody has been saying that they are bad and it is a waste of $28.
Dang, paying $28 and
Yeah.
getting ripped off. That's crazy.
And here's the thing. She's saying that she doesn't like rich people when she's rich herself. So she's just making fun of herself at this point, bro.
Basically, in a nutshell, yeah, I hate myself, and I hate others that are also rich.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I need to look at a more Pegasus video real quick because I honestly feel like that it should help me out, like refresh my brain on like what's going on with Pokimane.
Yes, it will de-smooth out your wine.
Yeah, and she's pretty much hated by everybody on the internet because of her controversy. And to be honest, pretty much deserved, if you ask me.
Yeah. If it ain't Dr. Disrespect, it's Pokemon. If it ain't Pokemon, it's someone else in the platform that is widely known.
And she also made a tweet saying believe victims without giving context. And she was making fun of Amber Heard from when Johnny Depp and Amber Heard had their trial back in, I want to say, 2020? Or was it 2022? I don't remember on the top of my head.
You, you know, maybe it's in between those years, 2021. Or do you know for sure it's not that?
Yeah, I know it was a few years ago, but I don't remember on the top of my head.
For which court case again?
Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard. And another
Hmm.
thing that pissed off that a lot of people got pissed at Pokimane about is that she said is that boys are dumb and say that broke people are idiots. Like, brother, you are just
After saying what she said before that she hates rich people, now she basically just hates everyone.
yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like saying this word, but she is a dumbass.
Oh she contradicts herself nonstop. That's pretty stupid.
Yeah. And as somebody who's been a content creator for 5 years on YouTube and Twitch for four, I acknowledge what can be a recipe of controversy and I stay away from that type of shit at all costs.
Yep. Being careful has its perks.
Yep. And Devour, which is a horror game, is going to be having an update to where there's going to be a circus map.
What's next? There's gonna be clowns in there.
Yes, there is going to be a clown character in there, but there's no confirmation that I know of yet on what's going to be the sacrifice for that level because last time we had an update for Devour, it was the manor back from, I want to say, last year to where it was to where April North was a ghost in a wedding dress, and the sacrifices were the heads of the wedding guests, which are buried. And there's crows that would try to steal the heads and try to distract you so that your guard is down when you least expect it.
Hmm.
And I'll admit it, I do want to try to beat some of the levels and devour, like the inn, for example, because the inn is, in my opinion, the scariest map in the game. Because it's a dark Japanese inn to where there's demonic spiders. And I'm not afraid of spiders, but the fact that it's Japanese horror, like anything that is outside of my home country, that shit's terrifying. Because
Oh yeah.
what is not known to you is what can make things scary.
Yep. If you don't know it, it can be scary.
And you're
It's a true fact.
and you're fucked if you're not careful.
You either know it or you don't. If you know it, it's more predictable and you will know what happens next. But here's the thing, if you don't know it, then you're pretty much clueless and you'll have to figure out your next step by careful planning.
Yeah. Like that's something I do want to do for the experience at some point to where like there are some unpredictable patterns on like how the NPC characters would go. To be 100% honest with you, and with Devour, other one other level that I am interested in playing is the Asylum level because asylums are a fun horror setting to do.
Yeah.
And with Western stuff like Wild West, it's hard to think of a good way to have it horror in some way, shape, or form. But I will say this much: Halloween Horror Nights is having a thing to where there are demons that are going around possessing everybody and melting everything in their path. So they're basically going berserk mode while there's two bounty hunters that are trying to stop them.
So basically they get possessed with the bodies of the acid of the xenomorphs from Alien where if they touch anything,
Correction,
they can just burn through everything.
I'm going to correct you right there.
Yeah.
It's lava. Lava demons.
Well, you got me there. I mean, corrosive acid could also be one, but if it's lava, then that also works.
Okay, so we can go back to the second controversy topic later, but Mortal Kombat is having a sequel that's coming out this October, and I'm excited for it. Like the first movie was good, but there were some designs that didn't really do it for me. And with the trailers that we've been seeing so far, it I have a good
Pretty
feeling
good.
it's going to be better than the first movie.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks like it could be better than the first one.
Yeah, and
Who
out of
knows?
all
Maybe
the
they can.
characters that we've seen in the movie, I do I do like the fact that we're seeing more Tarkatans in the movie, but I do not like the head designs. Like the mouths just look out of place, bro.
I mean, isn't that the point of the Dark Carnage?
Yes and no.
Because they have like big giant mouths with like razor sharp teeth and horns all around them and all that.
So Carl Urban is going to be Johnny Cage, which I'm
Okay.
curious to see how that's gonna go. Which I'm gonna see if I can find a good angle to where I can see the designs of the characters. Okay, got one for Raiden. This is accurate, bro.
That's picture perfect. Yeah, give him like glowing lightning eyes. Perfect. There we go.
And look at the outfit too. Like it is accurate to the video games.
Oh, very.
Yeah, like I'm happy that they went for like a game accurate design for Raiden. And as for Katana's design, now that we get to see the live action version of it, it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
And of course, Jade's coming into the movie as well. But there were a lot of people that were criticizing the fact that she's bald.
She's bald.
Yeah, that's my only criticism with Jade's movie design. Like, why would you make a badass woman bald?
Now she look like a cancer patient.
Yeah. Like, that's not even intimidating, bro.
Suddenly, you get challenged into a brawl
Look at
with a.
this. This does not look like Baraka, bro. Like, look at the mouth.
That
That
is.
just looks weird, bro. Like, that
Hey,
is not
Baraka, that's
Baraka, bro.
Aaka. That's Aaka. Hey, Baraka, that's Aaka.
Yeah.
Or, to shorten it up, Baka.
And of course, we're having Joe Taslim return, but this time as Noob Saibot. That's that's a badass Noob Saibot. Like that is that. It looks like that. It was like this is giving me Mortal Kombat 11 vibes, and it works really well.
Oh, yeah. I actually have Mortal Kombat 11.
Same. I have it on the PS4.
Mine is on Switch.
The graphics suck on the Switch. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't blame you there. I mean, yeah.
Hmm. If anyone's curious, I'm eating spaghetti.
Hey, it don't get better than homemade spaghetti.
Mm-hmm. And there is like and so honest thoughts about the movie, I have a feeling it's going to work out. Like, I honestly have a good feeling that it's going to be a good movie.
You know what I'm thinking?
What's that?
I think it's gonna be like the ratings of Sonic the Hedgehog, where the first one, it was good, but then the second one was better. And then the third one got even better somehow.
Yep. Okay. So, I went I went for a pirate software video to where they're talking about the controversy, so I'm just going to read what the YouTube Ask is saying about the controversy. So, the streamer Pirate Software has been destroying his career due to a series of missteps in his refusal to acknowledge mistakes. He has lost nearly 250 subscribers on YouTube and over 100,000 follows on Twitch. And he's been lying about stop killing games, and he's like had the mindset of you will own nothing and be happy when it comes to his games, which is just stupid.
Read Mankind, Seven Deadly Sins of Man.
Yep. Key issues to highlight the situation. He Hypocrisy and cheating allegations. Pirate Software, who worked at Blizzard detecting cheaters, was accused of cheating in puzzle games and manipulating Twitch's hype train record by having his moderator gift subscriptions in bits from another account. He responded by saying that the moderator used his own money and that all the profits from the train were donated to his moderation team and a ferret rescue. And he's also been criticized for perceived arrogance, particularly his frequent mentions of working at Blizzard and his dismissive attitude towards those mis- misconstrue his context as boasting. It's bad.
I mean, hey, if you're gonna boast, just don't do it.
Yeah, no, we
Like,
ain't
there's
gonna do
no,
that.
we don't need to be boasting. Oh yeah, look at me. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it
We
honestly
should.
sucks on like what modern. It honestly sucks on what modern games are doing when it comes to being greedy in the gaming industry. Like
Yeah,
the game director of Baldur's Gate 3 was roasting the bad side of the game industry. Like there were some studios that treated their players as users to exploit, which was bad.
yeah, kind of like Nintendo's start of something that recently happened with the up price and normal games, not the consoles, but games. Like they went from $60 to $70 now to like
80.
80 to 90.
Yeah, no, I would just get that shit if it's on sale.
Yeah, like, and because of what Nintendo did, Microsoft is following suit, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I think we already talked about that controversy a few episodes ago.
Yeah, I know. I just thought I would mention it again because it seems like a pretty relatable topic to what we're already talking about.
Alright, so this is another thing that Pirate Software has been being hated for. Pirate Software has been called out for criticizing other games like Undertale for their code despite his own game Heartbound allegedly having messy and badly organized code, smart fridge deception. He claimed his game could run on a smart fridge to showcase his efficiency, but it was revealed that the game was actually running on a PC and mirrored to the fridge screen. It was bad. And here's the thing that is the last straw for a lot of people. Pirate Software accused another content creator, Quento, and his Discord's users of doxing him and his team, the video which the video in question that I was looking at the YouTube AI on condemns. So not only is he a greedy game designer, he's also going through doxing allegations. And you know it's bad when people are on your ass about it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's fucking wild, bro.
Yeah, people nowadays just be getting horrible.
And their controversies should be brought to the light. Like as an example from episode wait a minute. I just I just heard the I just heard the disconnect sound for some reason. I don't know what got disconnected. It's probably just my PC fucking with me.
Yeah, I'll be late. A tornado warning. I'm probably not going to make it tonight. Be major.
Okay, that
Well,
uh, so let's pray that he's safe and hopefully he'll be able to make it for episode 20.
yeah.
And I will see.
Same house, my friend.
Yeah, like I don't follow Pirate Software anymore because of his controversies. And uh and a fucked up controversy that we talked about earlier this year. There was this VR chat horror map creator that used to support called Official Seon, and how I can describe his controversy is that he's Dr. Disrespect 2.0. And how so? There's this VTuber that I'm friends with named Aiko Amame who used to act for his maps, and she was sexually exploited and manipulated, and she was guilt tripped into being gaslit to where she believed that she was the problem, which led to suicidal thoughts. And it was so bad. Like, I'm not even joking. I can't even imagine how bad the trauma was. And that shit
Dang.
pissed me off from when I heard the story, and just I just hope he gets banned from VR chat and arrested for his crimes. Like, that shit's bad.
Yeah, justice needs to be served.
Yeah.
Justice for Gotham. Just kidding.
Not necessarily Gotham, but you get the idea.
For everyone. For everyone's freedom.
Yeah, did you know that there's gonna be a Bad Guys too?
You mean the animated film?
Yes. I haven't seen the first one, but I've been
I
hearing
have not
people
need.
say that's a fun film, so, and I'm willing to watch the first one at some point when I have free time.
Yeah, I mean, they're saying it's good. I looked at it and I'm like, I haven't really fully seen it, so I can't say much except for my personal opinion on the trailers and stuff. That I think it's okay. I wouldn't say it's great. I wouldn't say it's bad. I would give it a maybe 6 out of 10, just from the trailers and cuts of the movie alone.
Gotcha. I just saw in like my weather notification app that's gonna be 100 degrees later. It's gonna suck, dude.
Dude, I thought it was already 100 degrees.
It just it's just so hot that it feels like it, and I hate that shit, bro.
Oh, with the humidity and all that here in Florida, it pretty much is.
I'm gonna have my Instagram primed and ready, and then we can say, hey, we are ready to go for this episode for the next topic. And Ubisoft confirmed that there is going to be a live action series of Assassin's Creed on Netflix.
They better make it good. If they don't,
Yeah, if
I'm going to say something negative.
yeah, like it's I honestly hope that it's better than the 2016 movie because the movie was ass, bro. Like it was dog shit. It disrespected the source material.
All I know is they better make amends with their show on Netflix.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if they make amends, I'll watch it. And if it sucks, then
They just
Ubisoft
dig
made a mistake.
themselves a further hole. Like if it sucks, they just dug themselves a bigger hole for themselves.
Yeah, because nobody liked Assassin's Creed Shadow because of the controversy from when they disrespected Japanese folklore, and the situation was so bad that it got Japanese politics involved.
Yeah.
And from when I was there at the time, I was like, I'm open to the idea, just not for Yasuke. You can keep it for Naoe, which is the ninja character, just not Yasuke. And another thing that they were under controversy for was playing hip hop music for a fight as Yasuke, which is racist to black people.
For genre of music, because most people like hip hop, like not necessarily black people.
Exactly.
Like, I wouldn't say it's really racist for hip hop.
In the context of how Ubisoft did it, they did.
Okay, if it's like that, then yeah, I can see that. If they were just doing hip hop just randomly. It was
Only
just
in
there.
fight, only in fights.
And when there was black people, you said?
If you get in a fight with Yasuke while playing as Yasuke, and they did that, I honestly hope that got fixed because they would still be under controversy if they did that.
Yeah, that would not be good.
Yeah. And what did catch me by surprise was that they did a crossover with Dead by Daylight, but they went for the Oni as the killer, which I honestly think that's a good on-theme choice.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And for Halloween Horror Nights, the thing that I'm surprised about is that we don't have the final two IPs that is confirmed yet. So there's going to be some updates that we're going to talk about, but we're going to start off with a original house announcement for Orlando. Wait, no, for Hollywood, which is Scarecrow, music by Slash. And which confirms that my prediction of a Scarecrow the Reaping 2 was wrong. But it's nice to see that we're seeing like a new version of a Scarecrow house. Because we got Scarecrow the Reaping at Hollywood 3 years ago, and we're gonna see it at Horrors Unleashed this year.
All right.
So here's the description according to the Instagram post. Slash returns for Halloween Horror Nights for his seventh year with an original scores for Scarecrow music by Slash. And there's going to be a vinyl that's going to be on sale during the event, and there's also a Slash themed bar. And Kevin Heimbach made a prediction saying that we might get a Slash house for Halloween Horror Nights 2026. And this is what we have as far as themed food goes, which we have a cake on a paper plate that looks like his hat.
Oh yeah, it does look like a hat.
And we also have tacos of different meats, like Thai curry tacos. Uh, I think there's like a chicken and steak one. I don't remember the exact type, but I think one of them is like a Philly cheesesteak style taco, to where it like has steak, onions, and peppers in it. Which, if that's the case, I would be down to gobble that shit up.
Question: would this sound good to eat? Just plain hamburger meat, rounded up, shape of like a oval disc, and then in between tortillas with some cheese, ketchup, basically just like a taco hamburger,
So
but without the
basically,
buns.
a burger styled quesadilla.
Basically,
I can see them doing that if they absolutely wanted to next time they have like a Slash themed food place.
yeah, and just maybe I don't know, give it like a lot of ketchup for the condiment. I don't know, make it look almost bloody. Like spread it around, like not like douse it in ketchup, where it's like it's gonna taste like nothing but ketchup. Like to just sprinkle it on, like kind of like you know how like the empty bottle, almost the bottle's almost empty, and you squirt it out, and it's like splattered almost.
Yeah.
Give it that kind of look, where you look like the empty bottle splatter on top of it of ketchup.
And we're having 5 IPs for this year's Halloween Horror Nights. Five Nights at Freddy's was confirmed to come to the event, but there's no official announcement of it being a house exactly yet, despite the fact that it was confirmed in an IGN interview.
Mm.
But what is confirmed for what we're having for houses is Fallout, Friday the 13th, and Terrifier. And Terrifier was confirmed to be the most gruesome house in Halloween Horror Nights history. And if they say some shit like that, you know it's gonna be gruesome.
Yeah.
And the three scare zones for Orlando that we covered is The Origins of Horror, Masquerade, Dance with Death, and The Cat Lady of Crooked Lane, which we're having 4 scare zones this year because there's going to be 2 street experiences and 2 shows.
Sounds like it's jam packed full of content.
Yes, and plus if you think about it, it will also help out crowd control.
Policemen with batons. Get in your lane! And back! Beast!
Alright, so this is the last scare zone that has not been talked about yet in this podcast for 2025. Mutations, Toxic 20s. In a 1920s neighborhood, a BozCon truck with radioactive cargo crashes into a mobster getaway car, sending the city into a toxic pandemonium. And we have 2 street experiences, which one is Mel's Die-In Zombies, which Mel's Die-In is basically Mel's drive-in for Halloween Horror Nights. And my
Yeah.
prediction is that we're gonna see zombies and roller skates that could try to jump scare you. Some that would like perform on stage, and then the ones that are inside could like serve food when you order food at Mel's Die-In. And if that's the
Uh,
case, that would be fun as hell.
just imagine this a Hooters, zombie themed Hooters, with a random stage in the middle, but it's like a huge stage and a huge Hooters, just big enough so they could do little skate tricks and stuff. Everything's just zombie themed.
Oh, they gotta do that for a Halloween Horror Nights attraction someday, bro. That would draw so many fucking people to where they're gonna enjoy it.
Just have the Hooters girls be like, "Rar, here are your brains."
And another street experience that we're going to be having is Club Horror, which is basically a club styled party in a street. Because, like what I said, we have 2 street experiences.
Basically, Thriller,
Pretty much.
because it's Thriller.
Thriller night. Alright, jokes aside.
Copyright.
Yeah, I'm honestly excited for Nightmare Fuel, but I feel like that after they're done with Nightmare Fuel, they should go for something else. Because I feel like that they've been. I understand that there are some people that love it, and there are some people that want to move on. Like, I'm like at the boat of, I'm excited for this, but at the same time, I'm ready for something else after it's done.
Expecting a surprise at the end, basically.
Yeah. So, this year's Nightmare Fuel is Circus of Decay, and the rest of Halloween Horror Nights is going to be a conservatory theme.
Yeah.
Alright, so here is the brief description for Nightmare Fuel Circus of Decay. This once vibrant circus has festered into an unending nightmare. It's a sinister spectacle of pyro, aerialists, and illusions. Is it raining for you as well?
Thundering right now. Could be raining. Hold on, let me see if my cat wants in from all that thunder. I'm gonna put myself for a 5 minute timer.
Okay, so while he is AFK, this would be a good opportunity to let you guys know that at the time this episode is out, the Flamingo cult drop from last year is back. And the Hawaiian shirt has a briefly different design while having the same design sticking around. And if you use the auto-applied code HGS while buying merch, you will get yourself free shipping with any orders over $75. And if you want to support us while getting energy drinks, make sure you use code Yep It's the Buddies at rogueenergy.com to get yourself 10% off on your order. And also, after that, make sure you go check out the individual members of the Buddies, join the Discord server, and most importantly, speaking of Discord servers, now that I mentioned it, join the All Things Nerdy Podcast Discord server if you want to stay up to date on our podcast. And that is pretty much all that I would like to get out of the way. And we are working on the idea of getting our podcast on Spotify and potentially iTunes and Amazon Music.
Actually,
Wait,
like army crawled to the back of the futon here
wait, what
and
happened
was
to
like,
your eye? I just noticed something.
"Huh?
What happened to your left eye?
Allergies."
Oof.
I'm still dealing with them right as we speak.
That's a big oof. And for the
But
Halloween Horror Nights topic, the last thing to talk about for what is confirmed for the event so far is Hauntophonik, A Ghoulish Journey, which confirms that the Lagoon show is coming back. A ghost story is rising from its watery grave to haunt the Universal Studios Lagoon, featuring towering water screens and eerie music. So imagine this, right?
yeah,
We see both the originals and the IPs. And speaking of IPs, there's a 50% chance that we're gonna see either the Wyatt Six, which is gonna be a WWE group, be confirmed for HHN, or we're gonna see the official announcement of Five Nights at Freddy's as a house, because it was already confirmed it's coming to the event. And there's gonna be an animated Among Us show. Is your brain going burr?
huh?
I think your brain was going burr.
No, my brain was going.
Yeah. So we've played Among Us for 5 years, right?
Wuss.
There's gonna be an animated show. And the creator confirmed that it's gonna catch that it's gonna have the tone of the games. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I'm honestly curious to see how the game is gonna go. Wait, no, the show, my bad. My my brain is not working right now. We're in a freaking podcast.
Hey, your brain also went burr.
Man, fuck you. Why you gotta call me out like that? And I'm gonna be honest with you, I was not looking forward to talking about this.
What?
Ozzy Osbourne passed away 2 weeks after he retired. And he had a emotional final concert. And fans were honored to see him one last time.
He was The Dark Prince. A
Yep.
dark.
July 22nd was from when he passed away.
R.I.P.
Yep.
Dark Prince.
It will never feel the same. And he also did say that he's been struggling fighting against a drug addiction that he had back from when he was alive. And he suffered from a disease called Parkinsonism.
Parkinson's.
Yeah.
Are you
Or
sure it
we
was
could
that
also
one?
say Parkin 2.
Crazy Taxi Parkins. Anyway,
And he thought that back surgery was going to save his life, but that made things worse. And he was struggling to stand during his final concert. And he turned off his mic from and he said, "Let me fucking stand." Which I honestly thought was a good decision to make. And because of how his brain was working, he was not able to do anything on being able to stand up. So he had to sit down in his iconic chair the entire time. And there are a handful of artists, and some of those artists even includes Youngblood. Which, speaking of, here is what he said about Ozzy's death. "I didn't think you would leave so soon. The last time we met you, you were full of life and your laugh filled the room. But as it is written with legends, they seem to know the things that we don't. I will never forget you. You will be in every single note I sing and with me every single time I walk on stage. Your cross around my neck is the most precious thing I own. You asked me once if there was anything you could do for me, and I said then and as I will say now for all of us, the music was enough. You took us on an adventure that started it all." And
rest in peace,
and the fact
Prince of
that the
Darkness.
and the fact that there are other bands that are paying tributes, that's how you can tell it's emotional.
Yes,
Like,
he was a legend. One of the best of the best.
yeah, take what you want, but Post Malone ain't gonna hit the same anymore.
Oh, yeah. Post Malone, who? We're kind of worried about Ozzy over here. He kind of been in our lives. Not unlike you, Post Malone. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what I would say is the best Ozzy Osbourne song is "Going Off of the Rails on a Crazy Train."
We're going through
you
the
cut
crazy
you cut out as you did that.
errors were made.
Yeah. Imagine the scuff that could happen on this episode, bro.
Oh!
Why are you laughing like that? And I shit you not when I say this. I am excited for Resident Evil 9. You want to know why?
Yeah.
We're gonna see the ruins of Raccoon City.
Raccoon City!
Yes! I am excited for it, bro. The fact that we're gonna see new characters exploring the ruins of Raccoon City, dude, it's gonna be so fun, dude. Like, I can't wait to go back to Raccoon City in Resident Evil 9. Like, it's gonna be so good. And the best part about it is that you can pick between first person or third person view on how you want to play.
Which one will you be picking?
Third person, because that's what I third
What do you
person's
prefer?
third person views in Resident Evil games are fun.
What about first person? Do you think they're okay? Or do you think it gives you more of a genuine feel to be first person?
Most horror games gives you like a genuine feel if it's in first person, but for Resident Evil, it works with Village, but I honestly don't like 7.
Hmm.
And you want to know a character who needs to come back for Resident Evil 9?
Yeah.
Leon Kennedy. That man
Leon.
is the GOAT. Leon Kennedy is
That is
the
why he
GOAT.
is the GOAT!
The
The GOAT!
GOAT! Dude, like, and it's coming out next February too. Like, that is my most anticipated game for 2026. Like, I am genuinely excited for it. Like, I would love to play that game for horror game season someday. Like, I finished Resident Evil 2 a few months ago, and I do want to play 4 and 6. And of course, V Shoujo, which is a VTuber agency, they have been under a shit ton of controversy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking at the level of it is so bad that there were crimes that were committed. Like, they stole $500,000 from charity.
Yeah.
And you want to know what makes the situation worse? The
What?
charity in question that was stolen from is the Immune Efficiency Foundation.
Yeah.
That's how bad this shit is, bro. Like, oh shit. I dropped my phone on my dick.
Oh no, mistakes have been made again.
Accidental mistakes.
It's still a mistake is a mistake, accidental or not. It's still a mistake.
True that. Like, I wasn't able to interact fast enough.
You didn't have the spidey reflexes.
No, no, no. Better yet, I didn't have Ultra Instinct, bro.
Bro, you didn't have the dun 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 dun
I
dun
don't need
dun
that.
dun.
I usually make that joke when I have fast enough reaction time. And of course,
Out of toy.
the V Shoujo controversy started from when Iron Mouse left V Shoujo because she was guilt tripped and manipulated into staying in V Shoujo to work harder when she's a sick woman. When she, because she has like a condition to where she gets sick a lot and she can't travel.
It's a shame how dark industries have gotten nowadays, and they cannot get any more inhumane.
Yep. Alright, so here's what the Google Ask is saying about the situation on the first video. Iron Mouse announced her departure from V Shoujo. She stated that she was misled by V Shoujo for several months and believes she is owed a significant amount of funds. Most importantly, she claims that the Immune Efficiency Foundation, a charity she deeply cares about, is owed over $500,000. So they were scammed.
Hmm.
That's how bad it is. So there's two crimes that was committed: misfunding and charity fraud.
Yeah, that's no bueno.
And Iron Mouse has CVID, which is why she deeply cares about the Immune Efficiency Foundation. And from when she she raised $1 million, the Immune Efficiency Foundation YouTube channel made a video thanking Iron Mouse for raising $1 million. And you want to know what caught a lot of people by surprise?
What?
Despite the fact Cinder was under a shit ton of controversy for being a manipulator, she donated $6,000 to the Immune Efficiency Foundation, which that's a source of redemption, but that's not enough because of the shit she's done.
Oh.
And Iron Mouse was told that she was important to V Shoujo, which is kind of fucked up. And Shy Lily also said that there is some dark shit going on with the drama when it comes to the contracts, which I haven't done my
Yeah.
research on that part yet.
Mhm.
And the situation was so bad that everybody left and V Shoujo is going bankrupt.
Yeah.
So Giga discussed the situation, here's and the charity funds being withheld
What's the real thing?
and used for something that was not charity, that's what is proof of charity fraud. And there were unpaid funds. So the behind the scenes people of East Shoujo is 100% going to jail.
Yeah.
Like, and depending on what their sentence is, they should not be allowed to legally have a corporation like this. That's how bad it was.
Yeah.
And Stranger Things is doing a Chips Ahoy collaboration for the promotion of season 5 of the show.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah, my allergies have just been bugging me. Like,
Your camera froze on my end. Oh, now it's starting to glitch.
oh, hold on.
All I see is pixels. Alright, there we go. This is what the packaging looks like for Stranger Things.
Oh, nice. Chips Ahoy.
Yeah, so the cookies are like, I want to say like a black on the outside because of food coloring, and it's red velvet on the inside, I want to say. And judging by that, I honestly want to eat that.
Yeah, hold on. I'm getting a call. Hold on.
Something tells me you're gonna troll me again.
What? Oh no, that's been done and over with. I ain't trolling you.
You did it once.
Yeah, that was once. Why would I do a repeat?
That's a good
Yeah, I'm
point,
done.
actually.
And I still gotta make something to eat.
Yeah. So the Nintendo Switch 2 has been under a shit ton of controversy to where Nintendo is having their downfall.
Hey, Nintendo needs to be brought down a peg. They're a little too successful, if you ask me. They've been
Yeah.
that way for too long.
So, here is what the Google AI overview is saying when it comes to the controversy. Nintendo Switch 2 has generated controversy surrounding its physical game distribution, online bans, and the cost of game upgrades. Some users have reported console bans for using tools like MIG Switch, which can back up legally purchased games or be used for piracy. There's also criticisms regarding the practice of selling game key cards that require internet activations and the potential for Nintendo to brick modified consoles. Why are you bricking people's consoles? You're just saying you don't own the console. You just have the rights to use it, which is just stupid. Like you're just being greedy with this shit, bro.
Yeah, to say something that's $500 worth, suddenly say, yeah, it's not yours. Ridiculous.
And you want to know what makes the situation worse? Like, it was so bad that Brazilians were not happy about it, and Nintendo got a lawsuit for it. Like, they are
Yeah.
being sued for bricking people's consoles.
Yeah.
They honestly need to rethink their decisions on what they're doing with the Switch 2, to be 100% honest with you.
Like, I know they're trying to be careful with, like, cheaters and stuff, but that's a little much.
Yeah. And Dairy Queen is having a collaboration with James Gunn's Superman to promote the movie.
Oh, yeah, with the new Blizzard? Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what's in the new Blizzard. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's been a hot minute since I've had Dairy Queen.
Yeah, I don't think I've had much Dairy Queen, like, a lot in my life. Like, I may have had it once or twice.
Yeah, their ice cream is good, but I don't remember on the top of my head if I like their fast food. Like, I would say that Dairy Queen has the best ice cream for for fast food places.
Yeah.
And if you disagree with me, good luck trying to convince me otherwise. That's all I'm gonna say.
I know where I was.
And there's gonna be a new Hellraiser game. I'm gonna pull up the Steam page on my phone. And it's gonna be a single player game too, which is exciting because it's not like a Dead by Daylight styled game, which is good. Clive Barker's Hellraiser Revival. Experience a new chapter in the legendary horror series like never before. Clive Barker's Hellraiser Revival takes first person action horror survival to the next level. Wield the powers of Genesis configuration puzzle box to survive your bargain with the infamous Pinhead. And the fact that it's a single player too, that's exciting shit. And last time that we talked about a horror game Wait, no. Last time we talked about a horror movie based game was A Quiet Place The Road Ahead, and it's rumored that it's allegedly going to be a free to play game.
Yeah.
And if that ends up happening, that will give me a chance to play the game. Because I'm broke as fuck.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And there's going to be a season 3 of Spy Family. I cannot really say much because I've watched the first half of Spy Family and then dropped it afterwards because I didn't really like where the rest of the anime was going. Like, it was promising at the beginning, but the wholesome stuff ended up being cringe, and the action didn't hit as hard as it did for the first few episodes. I'm sure he can still hear me, it's just he's making himself food right now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool beans. So,
Yeah, and it might take a bit because I'm actually cooking like an actual dish.
what's your honest thoughts about a Dead by Daylight movie? And Blumhouse is making it too.
I say go for it. I don't know. Just I mean, it sounds great.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. If they can cook with Five Nights at Freddy's, they can cook with Dead by Daylight.
Oh yeah, they could.
Yeah, like, I am actually excited for that movie.
Yeah,
And WWE fans were upset about the fact that Hulk Hogan, or also Hulkster, passed away at his home.
that sucks.
Yeah, it honestly does. Like, there were some neighbors that ended up getting some emotional footage of him dying from when there were surgeons that were trying to save his life, but they were too late.
Yeah, it's always a shame.
Yeah, it doesn't affect me
Realize
as much because I'm not really much of a WWE guy. Not because it's not my type of thing. It's just more so of I haven't gotten into it to say whether or not if I'm really into it. Does that make sense?
yeah, it makes sense.
And last thing to talk about for this episode of the podcast, Hellblade 2 is coming to PlayStation.
Oh really?
Yep. It was
That was nice.
Yeah, it was on. Yeah, it's on Xbox and Playst. It's on Xbox and PC. Now it's coming to PlayStation.
Yeah,
You know this shit's gonna be exciting.
yeah. It's either going to be gas or it's going to be ass. There's no in between.
Yep. And I guarantee you, for when I start writing it, Cyborg Assassin 2 Project Resurrection is going to be gas.
Oh, I bet.
Like, I have so much good ideas for what I could do for Cyborg Assassin 2 after I finish Cyborg Assassin 1. And also with Investigator's Revenge, I may restart the writing process because I'm honestly trying to think to myself what would be some fun ideas to balance supernatural horror and physical slasher horror.
That is a good idea to point out.
Yeah. And what is in my mind for Investigator's Revenge is that how it's supernatural is that it is paranormal activity with ghosts.
Yeah.
Like, I'm honestly thinking to myself, what would be some fun ideas to do if I was to go for, like, a Phasmophobia meets slashers type of deal?
Yeah. Be the question for sure.
And I've had, like, some people say that idea has already been done, but hear me out. What is in my mind may have some elements that may have never been done before that I'm not 100% sure about.
Like some in between content in between it that could be a little tongue twister for it.
Yeah. And of course, we did agree before we started recording that you were gonna do the outro because there's no more topics to talk about for this episode.
All right. All right. That was the All Things Nerdy podcast. Everybody like, subscribe, follow. Join us next time for episode 20.
Hell yeah.
That will be pretty damn dope.
And you want to know a fun fact?
Yeah.
We're also at some point we're working on the idea of getting our podcast on Spotify, iTunes, and Amazon Music.
Oh, that'd be nice.
And if that happens, it's gonna kick the podcast up a notch.
Oh, I bet.
Nevertheless, see you all around. Thank you for tuning in. See you in episode 20.